looks like cake, like a cake.
That's the soap.
Wow. Guys,
This is our little minis.
This is soap.
And then we have, so these are this is a candle and this is a wax tart. Okay. So you see, when we tell people not to eat stuff, they don't listen.
Somebody ate that?
Yes, someone
Are
took a bite. Yes.
No, joke apart.
I'm serious.
On BattaBox, we are at Bath Kandy. Bath Kandy deals in food-inspired skincare products. And what she does basically is that she produces these products with raw edible materials like garri and chocolates. You want to see how she does it? Come with me.
We create dessert-inspired beauty products, beauty treats, and we infuse unconventional raw materials. So we put the most random things. We put garri, we put chocolate, we put different types of milks, and we just infuse them into skincare products, and then which are made to look and smell like desserts, but more importantly, they're made to target very specific skin issues. A couple years ago, about 5 years ago, I realized that I had a lot of allergies, and initially I wasn't sure if they were from food or skin. So I started to isolate everything that I was doing. Where normal people would go in the bathroom and just take a shower, I couldn't do that because I would break out in hives and, you know, red, itchy. So I started to mix things in my kitchen. So olive oil, coconut oil. At a point I put like red palm oil, like just to see if it would calm the breakouts. And over time it did. My skin improved. But I realized the allergies were from two things. It was one from the skincare products I was using, but the other was from food as well. So I realized that, you know, there was something here. Let me show you some of our products.
Okay.
And so I'm going to start here. So right here, our candle station.
This looks like cake, like a cake.
That's the soap.
Wow. Guys,
this is our little minis.
This is soap.
This is a candle and this is a wax tart. Okay. So you see, when we tell people not to eat stuff, they don't listen.
Somebody ate that?
Yes, someone took a bite. Yes.
No, joke apart.
I'm serious. Because look, did you see this? Did you see this when you came in? Did you see this?
Stop.
Because people keep eating stuff. I kid you not. People keep eating stuff.
Seriously? Are you serious?
Yeah.
So what happened to the person?
Well, nothing. You won't die. It just doesn't taste good. So we have our oil here. We have a coconut oil. We have our facial masks there. Then this is our shea butter. People don't like the smell. It's like a macaron.
Like a small bottle.
It's like this.
They smell nice.
Thank you, thank you. So shea butter, people don't like the actual smell. So we scent it and make it look nicer than normal.
Okay, how much?
That's $2.5. Remember I told you about our strawberry daiquiri scrub?
Mm-hmm.
Smell this.
This is unfair. Can I lick? Lick.
It's sweet. It's actually made of sugar.
It's
yes, sweet. It's sweet.
Can I taste it?
Not here, on your own time. And then this one is the coffee and the chocolate one.
So they're all sweet?
They're sweet, yes. So this helps with the appearance of cellulite.
Okay.
And then this one helps to brighten because it does have added vitamin C. This is your favorite product.
Guys, can you believe this? This is made of garri.
It's made of garri, rice, beans, almonds.
Oh, real garri.
Yes.
Maybe garri jebu or garri.
This is actually jebu garri. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing ride. People love the products. There's, you know, awesome feedback all the time. So we have soaps, lotions, scrubs, and home fragrance. So in the lotion, so we have a facial range, and we have for the body, and we have things that you can use for both. We have over 50 different types of soaps. And then there's some that are seasonal. There's some we bring in for a few months and then take them out. There's both liquid, solid. We have our black soaps as well. Scrubs are infused with actual fruits, so we have two main ones. We have a strawberry daiquiri, which has actual strawberries in it. Then the other one is caramel macchiato, which is coffee and chocolate. And I'll show you. So we go a little crazy with the food infusions, but yeah. And then our candles are dessert candles, so they're not normal candles. If you look at this one here, we make them look like desserts. First thing you do is you have to wear your gloves, because soap making, the process is highly caustic, and I'm going to show you. We're mixing the sodium hydroxide, which is ash. It's soda ash, but it's obviously chemically formulated one, and then we're mixing it with oil. So we have in here is our oil, coconut oil, shea butter, cocoa butter in here. This is caustic soda, but we've mixed it with water. Okay. So you need to dilute it. It's highly caustic. You cannot touch it with your hand because it will burn you. Okay. Right, so which is why you have to wear gloves. We're going to pour this into this. Okay. And then that's the process. So this is our fragrance. You can smell this one.
Oh God.
So now, because once we start, we can't really, so we need to prep everything. So I'm just trying to make sure. We're going to make, so this is our mold. We're going to use this mold today. Okay. Little mini cute molds. So again, I'm going to place them here. So once we finish making we're going to split the batter. We're doing a red velvet cake. So I'm going to put chocolate, cocoa powder, and coloring in the first one, so it's red, but then still a little dark. Okay. And then we'll pour that. We'll have a separate one that we'll keep, and we'll make that white. So that's for the piping on top. We're going to be piping with these. And this is an empty cup. I'm just going to place this inside, so it's easy for us to spoon our batter. And people say batter, I'm like, yeah, soap, not like actual food. Batter. This is a mix of goat milk and coconut milk. Goat's milk and coconut. Can you drink? You can actually. So people who are lactose intolerant like me drink goat milk, because I can't have actual. Doesn't smell that great. This is titanium dioxide. We're using this to color. So it's a natural element found, and that's what we're going to use for the white color. And then here we have the red. So this is a red mica. So mica is a natural colorant as well, found from the earth. Oh. Right. So this is to give us the red color. Okay. And then that's the white one. Okay. Right. And then I put cocoa powder in to the red coloring.
I'll lick this one now.
You can. It's just not, sanitary. Because once you have something in the soap container, you can't really put it in your mouth anymore. We're gonna just mix this a little bit, so that, remember, once the process starts, we can't stop. And we're gonna have some sprinkles on our decoration. So I have sprinkles here. Okay. These are actual edible sprinkles. This is our major soap making equipment. It is called a stick blender. So this is what blends everything really fast. If you try and do it without a stick blender, you may be mixing for 2, 3, 4 hours. Nobody has that time. So we're gonna mix and put some distilled water into our titanium dioxide. That's fine, yes. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of water, and we're going to mix this.
Can I mix that?
Yes, you can. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in here. Let's mix it and see. Work done. Okay. Right? Now this is our bowl. We're going to move this over here, and we always want to keep these in our view just so that we see. Okay. We're going to pour our oil mix. Remember, this is the oil mix. We're going to pour that into our bowl. So this is step one. You can see this is pure oil. There's nothing else added to it.
This would be good for natural air.
Now the second thing is, remember, we have our fragrance. Okay. Right? So I'm going to add our fragrance to this first. So next thing that we're going to do is we're going to pour our lye into this. Right? Now, for this part, I'm going to need you to step back a little bit. So this is a stick blender. I'm going to show you how it works. So, see that? So I'm going to pour this, and as I'm pouring this, I'm going to drizzle, and you see how it's changing?
Wow, it's thick.
This is the rest of our life. So now this is just the first part. We're not done. I'm going to just take this out for a second because I need to pour some of this out into this cup. See the white? I'm gonna pour this in here.
Okay.
And then just use this one and mix it gently. Sorry. I'm gonna pour this in. Keep mixing. Yeah, keep mixing. I'm gonna pour the rest in here. And then, sorry, I'm gonna cross over you and pour our all right, so you come here, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Let's switch. Actually, maybe we should put this in a bigger one so it's easier. So we've already added the white coloring that we had before in here. So now we're going to pour it in here. We're going to move in here. I'm gonna pour some of this in here. I'm gonna do something called a swirl. So I think that should be fine. So what happens is when we cut open the soap, it'll be like marble, like a marble cake.
Creativity.
This is thickening up. You can see when you drop it, it sits on top. So let me So we're gonna get our cup, which we had for our piping bag, and we're going to feed this into the cup. I'm gonna take this out the bag. So we're going to do this. Yep. So the whole idea isn't exactly perfection, but it's just making it look nice. It's handmade, so really.
How do they become thick like this?
If you leave this for about 5 hours, it'll get harder. So the longer it gets, the harder it gets as well. Yeah. The next thing we're gonna do, so these are actual edible sprinkles.
So I can.
You can.
That's true.
Sorry. So I'm gonna use another. So I think a major challenge would be power. So every time we, manufacture, we kind of have to use the generator because there's a certain part of the process where if there's a power outage, it could damage the entire batch, which is a problem. So I think electricity is a major one. The other thing would be human capital. So finding the right staff who are willing and ready to work and learn. And just the work ethic, I think generally for me, it's the work ethic. I don't know that people understand the difference between a hobby and a job. Two different things, right? So I think those are the two major challenges. And of course, sourcing packaging, sourcing raw materials. I know when we started, one of the major issues that we had was consistency in the raw materials that we get. So when I first started, I actually used to import everything. And then of course, when, dollar went up to like 400 or 500, that wasn't happening. So we had to start finding local alternatives. But then you find that let's say you get like a batch of shea butter today and it's great, and then the next one is pungent, doesn't smell nice, or the next one is just not good enough. Part of what we've had to do is empower our suppliers so that they can keep our quality the same for us. So that has helped. It's been a process. It's been something that, it's happened over years, but it's worked in our favor. And that's it.
Wow, they look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Interesting. Wow.
You want to eat?
Not yet.
Should we cut a slice?
No.
Are you sure?
So guys, these are not cakes. they are soaps, and they're actually smelling delicious, yummy, and in fact, when I walked into this place, I was so stunned because I have never seen such before. This is my first time of seeing soaps that looks like cakes, desserts, and what have you. And it's a fantastic idea, I must say.
Thank you.
You're creative, and you're doing it in a very beautiful way. I must say that again. So that's all we have for you today. If you guys love this products, let me know in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep watching BattaBox. I am Odunwayo Oti, and this is BattaBox.